Hey, Tech Owen here. Hey, I want to share something with you really quickly, right? So, regardless of who you are that's watching this right now, there's some people that absolutely, positively need to hear your story. There's some things that you've gone through in life, maybe for the good. There's some things that you've gone through in life, maybe for the bad, that other people will get motivation from, they'll get hope from, they'll get inspiration from, they'll get validation from, they'll get confirmation from. And you're kind of, you're not taking those events, those moments in your life serious. You're undervaluing how important, how pivotal they can be for other people. And I think that what happens is we all tend to do that. And we do that regardless of if people tell us how much they mean to us. We do that regardless of if people kind of say, hey, you should share your story. We do that regardless of if we know that there's things that we've been able to overcome or that we might be going through right now that will help other people. It's because we're so close to it and we don't see how impactful it could be. But I'm telling you that there is something, I don't even know you in most cases if you're watching this. There's probably many of you that are watching this that I do know, but there's probably some people that will watch this that I don't know. And you need to tell your story. You need to tell your story about drug addiction. Maybe you might need to tell your story about alcoholism. Maybe you might have been sexually abused. You may need to tell that story. Maybe you've had some problems where you got evicted. Maybe you lost your house. Maybe you were homeless. Maybe you were dealing with some health issue. Maybe you got divorced for the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time. Maybe you lost someone that you love. Maybe you are going through something right now. There's other people that will be able to cope and that will be able to get hope from you expressing your story. And the reason why is because no one else can do it as greatly, as authentically, as genuinely as you can do it. You have to do it. And it's not as simple as you just going in and saying, hey, this is what happened to me. Boom. Like, you have an obligation, and this is, you probably don't even want to hear this. You have an obligation to scream it from the mountaintops, to tell as many people as possible, to share it with people that look like you, to share it with people that don't look like you, to share it with people who are smarter than you, who may not be as smart as you, who may not have as much money as you, who have more money than you. You need to share it with people who you might not think you could relate to, especially those people, because they will find something in your heart. If you come from your heart, they'll find something and they'll be able to really tune into it. But again, it's not as simple as you just simply saying, look, this is what I'm going through, or this is what I went through, or this is how I coped with it. You have to take on a different skill set. And what that skill set is you have to learn how to get attention and transform that attention into people wanting to listen to you. The only way that you can do that is learning how to market yourself, right? Learning how to really get your message out there. And there's no one way of doing it. The way you do it is you just do it by trying different things. You do it by not being afraid of going out there and maybe speaking to people. You do it by not being afraid of going in and joining the meetups. You do it by not being afraid of maybe doing a video like this, right? Look, one of the ways, I used to be definitely afraid of talking on video like this until one of my mentors said, dude, it's just a camera. It's a piece of machinery. What the hell are you afraid of, right? Now, getting past that and understanding that it's bigger than you being afraid of not wanting to get your message out there and you not wanting to get your story out there. And that the bigger mission is being able to help people, because that's what this is all about. It's about helping other people. It's about encouraging other people, and it's about giving other people hope, right? But your story needs to be told. So if you are someone who has something that you've gone through, that you might be going through right now, Or even if you watch on the sidelines, like maybe you were a caretaker for someone who was going through something, or maybe you're a best friend for someone who was or is going through something. Maybe you're the husband or wife of someone who was or is going through something. Tell your story from that perspective. There's people that need to be helped, and you owe it to those individuals. And the best way that you can do it is to understand how to become a better marketer, right? How do you get the girl, or how do you get the guy? How do you build a relationship? How do you get attention? How do you get people to pay notice to you, pay attention to you, to sit up and listen? How do you get people to want to be around you, right? All of that is marketing. It's super simple. You can simply go into Google and you can type in marketing 101 and get the basics of marketing. You can learn how to, genuinely find people who need what it is that you have available. And then look, here's the cool thing about this. So the late Zig Ziglar used to say, if you help, you can get anything you want if only you help enough people to get what they want. So he used to say, you can have anything you want if only you help other people to get what they want. And it's as simple as that, right? Watch that happen. As you start to help more people, you'll start to see where you start to get more and more and more cool things that happen to you. We're all a mirror. We're all reciprocal energy. So the energy that you put out, and it could be the energy that you put out in a helping form, it could be the energy that you put out in just the good conscience of not expecting anything back, that turns into something that truly comes back for you, right? So go in, share your story, share your message, share it, and scream it from the rooftops. People are waiting. Stop delaying. Let me know if you got value out of this. If you got something out of this by me sharing this with you, look, you might know my story already, right? I was born with sickle cell anemia. I was told that I wouldn't live past the age of 17. I saw my father, not saw him, but my dad ended up getting robbed and ended up getting shot 5 or 6 times, right? And ultimately being paralyzed and dying from that. I saw my sister Gwen die from sickle cell anemia, the same disease that I have. She died at 27, and I was told that I wouldn't live past the age of 17. I lost my brother Kevin right when he was in his super early 20s. Lost my mom to cancer. Just so many different things. And I use those stories to help inspire and to motivate and encourage other people. I've seen it all, from having nothing in my bank account to having negative nothing in my bank account, being on check systems, right? Being part of an NSF system, and being on welfare and state assistance and social security when I was younger, and having a 400 credit score and almost losing a home, and all of these things, right, that I've been able to bounce back from and become bigger and better, and just being able to share them with other people so that they know that whatever they're going through right now, there's still a rainbow on the other side. Share your story. Let me know if this has helped you. And then let me know if you need help helping other people. I'm here for you. Peace.